I would now like to invite His Excellency, Mr. Javed Ashraf, Indian High Commissioner to Singapore, onto the stage to share his thoughts on Umeed, Colors of Hope, and greet the artists.
Well, first of all, again, a round of applause for a wonderful performance. First of all, to Sunaina, to her guru, Gulu Afzal Khan, to my diplomatic colleagues and very dear friends, High Commissioner of Bangladesh, Mustafizur Rahman, my very good friend Nasrullah Khan, High Commissioner of Pakistan, High Commissioner of Sri Lanka, Nimal Veeraratne. Your presence means a lot to the artists and to the audience because across the political boundaries of our nations, we are nurtured by the same monsoons, by the same aspirations and hopes, and we are united by the same glorious traditions of music and dance. So thank you very much for being here today, ladies and gentlemen. I have to also say that I wasn't sure whether I was here as High Commissioner or as someone who is known this remarkable young lady and her remarkable set of parents for quite some time. So it was more with a sense of excitement, anticipation, and a trifle bit of nervousness that I was here to watch this great performance. But I think today's performance was remarkable and very special, even in a crowded calendar of Singapore, for four very important reasons. First is the Nritya, the pure dance performance, the rhythm of the feet, the poetry of the motion, the grace of the posture, the subtlety of the expressions, and the gentle but refined gestures of the hand. This is what constitutes the beauty of dance, and today we saw that come together in a wonderful, mellifluous way as dance in its purest form. And it is not surprising that it has done so, because if you know this girl, when she comes down after a treacherous flight across the Pacific from San Francisco, even before she says hello to her parents, she calls up her guru, Guru Afzal Khan, and says, "When am I coming in the morning?" She has spent her holidays doing what she is a passion for her, which is dance. So today, with the blessings of her guru, with the great Guru Mullah Afzal Khan, with the support of her parents, with the support of all her friends, and with such a wonderful supporting cast of musicians and dancers today, we've seen a great dance performance, and that's the first thing, Nritya in its beauty and glory. The second important reason is the Nritya, which is the storytelling. Now, we all know that almost all Indian classical dance forms use the stories of our epics, of our great classics. And it is enough for a great dancer to come on stage and recite a scene from Krishna Leela in all its beauty, and we all go back satisfied and happy. But it takes something else, a great deal of creative burst and talent, to put together a story, bring the music into play, the choreography, and to put together this remarkable journey that takes you through all the emotions of denial, of anger, of anxiety, of acceptance, and of resurrection in terms of life. So this is a remarkable journey to combine the beauty of dance into a completely new creative burst of storytelling of one's own experience. So ladies and gentlemen, this is what makes it also very, very special. And a third very important reason is compassion. Here's a young lady, barely out of her teens, still trying to find her own feet and her own path in life, still trying to come to terms with life, which is so complex. All of us spend our teens still figuring out what to do. But she discovered a purpose beyond herself, beyond her own life, and that is Project Smile. So from her own experiences, from her own discipline, from her own effort, from her own dance, from the joy that this creative form brings to her, she's bringing smile to the lives of many, many young ladies in Singapore and beyond by supporting Project Smile, not just now, but when she has been a much younger student in school. So ladies and gentlemen, this is yet again a wonderful and a special reason why this has been such an important evening, and that really deserves another round of applause. And the fourth and a very important reason is what she was here to do, to share her experience, her own troubles, very often, almost at any stage in life, but particularly when we are entering our teens, when we are coming out of the shadows of our homes, we discover many challenges within ourselves. Some may be physical, some may be emotional, psychological, some may have to do with social processes, our inability to engage with people around us. And sometimes the normalcy of our lives is shattered by something that happens to us. But it is very difficult sometimes to both comprehend it and even more to deal with it. And sometimes it leads people to make choices that are painful to themselves, painful to others, to retreat into a shell, to go adrift, to step out of the rails, and sometimes go into an even more extreme states of mind. It is the demons within us, the ghosts that we see around us, but to come to terms with it takes a lot of effort. It takes personal courage. It takes an extremely supporting environment. It takes people who can draw you out of it. But at the end of the day, it is your own ability, it is your own strength that matters. And in Sunaina's case, we see a person with maturity and strength far beyond her age. And today, when she comes out and narrates the story, she is not just doing something that in some sense heals her. It's a catharsis for her. But it is also a story that echoes through the lives of almost all of us over here. It doesn't matter what age we are in, what stage of life we are in, what our destination, what our station is. But each of us goes through it. And each of us has this challenge of dealing with it. And today she's spoken from her heart, from her art, from her spirit, from her soul, about a remarkable journey at so young an age in dealing with a challenge that would have defeated the strongest of young people in this world. And today, we see that strength come out towards the end, the beauty and grace with which she has dealt with it. So sometimes we know that the best of art comes through inner struggle. The best of literature, poetry, performing arts, music, and dance, they all come through personal struggle. And art, in turn, heals us. It provides us a means to deal with it. And today, we saw Sunaina raise this art to a new height together with her friends, and that really deserves a great deal of applause today. So today, we don't just see a beautiful performance of Kathak, a beautiful choreography, set to wonderful music, lights, costumes, direction, everything. But we also saw a remarkable journey conveyed and expressed through a beauty of motion and the grace of a magnificent dance performance, ladies and gentlemen, and that is something that we should cherish for a long, long time. And today, before I conclude, once again, I'd like to thank all of you because your presence is what gives her strength, what gave her the optimism and the energy. So in many ways, you're part of this journey. We're all part of this journey. And today, I would also like to say, as we are talking about giving, that we are seeing a devastating flood in Kerala. Lives have been shattered, cities have been broken, and people here are also very deeply connected to Kerala. But we are also connected to the people there as human beings. And a lot of people here, many have come forward to offer help and support to the victims of the floods in Kerala. And to those I wanted to say that we are deeply grateful to you. Once again, you have revealed how strong the sense of compassion and humanity there is in Singapore and in the Indian community here, how deep a sense of connection there is to India. And for all of you who want to contribute, we have put out the information on our Facebook of the High Commission, on our Twitter, and you can easily reach help in the most effective manner by utilizing one of those channels. So ladies and gentlemen, once again, it's been a great privilege for me. I'm sure it's been a great privilege for you to be part of this evening, and I couldn't have enjoyed it more than to do it with my fellow diplomatic colleagues. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much to His Excellency for those inspiring words. I would now like to invite on stage our other VIP guests. His Excellency, Mr. Mohammad Mustafizur Rahman, Bangladesh High Commissioner to Singapore. His Excellency, Mr. Nasrullah Khan, Pakistan High Commissioner to Singapore. And His Excellency, Mr. Nimal Veeraratne, Sri Lanka High Commissioner to Singapore. Now, Sunana would like to present a small token of appreciation from Project Smile to our distinguished guests. Project Smile would also like to give a token of appreciation to Sunana, and we request His Excellency Mr. Javed Ashraf to please present it to her. And Project Smile would also like to give a small gift to Rachna Auntie. Could I please call our artists on stage for a photo? Thank you. Please can I request our guests to be seated?